This is Lake Constance with Werner Dreyer. Adrie stayed on for a couple of weeks in the States, and I came back to go back to work. And I made a weekend trip down to Lake Constance with Werner. His brother was a police captain down there. And we saw some of the sights, took the Volvo on a ferry boat across the lake. Constance is the border between Switzerland and Germany. And we got on at one point, and I think we got off in Switzerland. This might be Switzerland here, waiting at the border point to go through. There's the old Volvo, 1970 Volvo station wagon, getting off the boat. Or are we getting on the boat? One or the other. This was a real interesting scene. The car right next to us had some Turkish or Greek people, and they were just having a ball. They had a picnic on there with them, and 3 or 4 families in each car, and they were dancing and singing. And this is typical Switzerland weather. Well, this is the border point here, going through. It's right in the middle of town. You have a border. Constance, half the town is in Germany and half is in Switzerland. Zollamt is the border patrol, border police. There's Constance. There's Werner with his nephew. Werner was nothing like his brother. As outgoing and as worldly as Werner is, Dachau, outside Munich. This is Bunruddy Castle in Ireland. We stopped in Ireland for 2 or 3 days on our way back to the States one year. 4 little kitties making some wonderful faces. Tommy, that looks good. This was thatched roof homes, and it was an old Ireland park, as Ireland was maybe 200-300 years ago. This film has faded badly here, I think. The film's going on 20 years old now. They had some giant Irish wolfhounds. I don't know if we captured them, but this is a real living park where they had gypsies and gypsy wagons. Those are wagons you could actually rent in Ireland. Take out with horses and go have a wonderful time. This was a blacksmith's forge being worked right among a thatched roof house. I don't know why that roof didn't burn down, but they controlled it somehow, and they had people working with bellows and blowing the fire out, doing all those kind of things. Here's the cat girl. There's a guy doing his chores around the yard. Oh, there's one of those dogs. That's an Irish wolfhound right there. They look small till they stand up, and then they're about 6 feet tall just standing. Well, not really, but you know, their heads are way up, 5 feet probably, with just standing on their on their forelegs. They get up on their hind legs, they're up maybe 7 feet. Real long. This is a guy down doing a beautiful job with the cobblestones, repairing the cobblestones. And this is the castle. They serve dinners in there. in the original garb of the day. We took a tour through the castle. There's a little Margie girl. Looks like Jenny. And Michael on the cannons. Don't fall, Marjorie, don't fall. Michael, be careful. Don't fall down, you guys. Woo. Cute little 4-year-old. It's a beautiful day. We took a ride down by the Ring of Kerry and saw some unbelievable sights. Love to get back to Ireland someday. Beautiful, beautiful country. Here goes Cat Sue, little Caryn girl climbing the cannon. Woo, Michael. Or is that Tommy? Tommy's underneath there. Where did he come from? Leave it to Tommy to find another way to do things. What is this? Oh, we're looking out the castle window now, or the roof. We're up in the keep. It's really beautiful. There's the countryside. Pretty flat country around this part of Ireland. Some of it's very mountainous, but this was flat plains, farmlands. Beautifully kept. Getting ready for a ride around the Ring of Kerry now. This was that horse with a funny kind of a wagon. I think it was like a 2-wheel wagon the kids were on. I think I sat up front. There they go. See that 2-wheel thing? They sit on the side. The driver sort of sits on the side, and the passengers sit in different positions. Very different. I've never seen a cart like that before. The boys were climbing the wall there to get inside the castle. Very dangerous, dangerous guys. Boys doing their little acting job. And there was in this pretty cold region were palm trees growing. It's an overcast day, but it was quite nice out. Pleasant. Even in the rain it was pleasant. There's the horsey. And here we are in New Haven, Connecticut. Grampy Frank and Grandma Ruth's house on Stevenson Road. And there's the Grampy guy himself. How you doing, Gramps? Looking good, old timer. Here he is, Johnny Weissmiller himself. Seems like yesterday. Nice. Let's see, a nice dive. Woo! Look at that big dive in there. And there's the Tommy boy and the little Margie girl. Marjorie hadn't learned to swim yet, but she was on her way. There's the Cat Sue swimming like a little fish. Here she goes in her 2-piece bathing suit.